what you can't control, right? My ability to process and be very realistic about the way that I process life's moments, I feel is one of my biggest blessings, right? I don't engage in the world of fuck, goddamn, it's bad. Well, once it's bad, you can only think about how to then turn it good. So my focus immediately goes to the work that has to be done to make something better.
Right.
So when I've fallen, when I've stepped in the shit, it's all right, well, I got to go find some water to clean off my shoes. And I'm not going to throw my sneaks away. I'm just going to clean them good, and I'm not going to step in shit anymore. I'm going to look down before I walk now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When I've fallen and it's time to get up, all right, well, am I just jumping back up? Or should I sit down for a second before I get up, look around? All right, people saw me fall, whatever. I'm not embarrassed about it. Let me get up, stand up on my own, and dust it off, but show that it's not a bad thing to fall. Like, I'm that guy. Like, right. So I think the best thing that can happen to any of us, and I've said this several times, is the world of fuck up, is the world of problem. Like, people are afraid to embrace that shit. I'm not. Like, embrace the good, the bad, the ugly.
Right.
Because that's how the dope shit gets discovered.
Right.
You don't know how dope the shit is until you've done the undope.
Right.
The undope makes you go, okay, now this is dope. This is right.
Right.
This is actually fucking great.
Right.
Right?
Right.
This is unbelievable. You don't know how fucking blue water can be till you've been in the water that's not that blue.
Right.
Yo, this water is dark as shit. But you find it till you go over there and say, yo, goddamn. Right. Look at this shit over here. Everything is a discovery. I embrace the progression in discovery. So entertainment moment, life moment, career moments, personal moments. I've been on all fucking sides of the spectrum. I've seen it all. And I would not be in the seat that I'm in today. I would not be able to handle the volume of shit that comes with sitting in this chair if I didn't go through all of the shit that I've been through.
Right.
And I do mean that.
Right.
Because now you're just able to see from every single lens. I'm able to see from every single point of view. I don't know everything. I don't need to know everything. I don't want to know everything. But I do know how important it is to listen. I do know how important it is to fucking understand. So I do my best to try to do that at the highest level. And if and when I do, great. If I don't, then maybe I need more help processing it. I'll be patient enough until I get it right. And eventually I'll be all right.
And it's hard to see through all spectrums, through all lenses when you never failed. Well, you know what I mean? So failing is it make you reevaluate. It make you,
People are afraid to fail.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're afraid to fucking fail. And that's what, that's one of the biggest questions that I ask. Like, it's the why. If you're afraid to fail, it means you're afraid to start.
Right.
If you're afraid to start, that means you're never really going to get an understanding or answer when it comes to the world of you doing what you want to do.
Right.
Yo, I want to do such and such, such and such. But man, I don't want to do it because they fuck around and it probably ain't going to work. Yeah. They're probably not going to like me. Well, then that means you're afraid to start. Right. Because you're already thinking about the thing that's going to be wrong. So there's a multi-layer in that space of fear, right? And if you're attaching it to failure, you're losing already.
Right.
So I'm from the side of discovery. I don't know what I'm not going to like until I fucking try it. I don't know what I'm not going to be good at until I try to do it and realize it wasn't my cup of tea. Right. Whatever that thing is, you got to try it. You got to do it. And what I love the most about where I am now, is I'm able to give the information. These fucking books that I've been writing, these audio books that I've been releasing. The last one was The Decision, and that's on Audible. This one that I just put out is called Monsters and How to Tame Them.
And where can they get these books?
This on Audible, right? These are audio books. But The reason I'm bringing it up is this isn't me preaching. It's not me talking at you. Mm-hmm. It's me I'm giving a tutorial of moments, obstacles, breakdowns, presentations that the business and the life in the business presents while I was in a world of not knowing what the fuck anything was. Right. Here's my mistakes, and I just want to tell you what the fuck they were. Here's how I got better in dealing with them. Here's some of the things that fucking caught me off guard. Here's how I handle what I'm doing. I'm just giving information. These little tidbits to some will be valuable.
Yeah.
If we had more information and people shared information, do you know how much further so many of us would be in our culture if motherfuckers wasn't so secret with their road to success or their journey of how they got to or their mistakes or mishaps? Do you understand how many fucking people would have a much clearer road in the place of business? We were talking this morning about just in the music business, right? They were just saying like, you know, when it comes to the younger artists in these contracts and getting fucked over, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, in today's time, these younger artists have access to the older ones that didn't do it right, that made the mistakes, that signed the bad paperwork.
Right.
So if they could give the information of what you should look for, why you shouldn't just sign. Here's the things that really should stick out to you.
Get this lawyer.
These are tricky parts. Get a base lawyer. You ain't got to give. If the information, if one of them just did something where they gave the information of, hey man, to these young up and coming artists, we know how important it is for you to get out the trap, for you to get out the hood. We know what that dollar looked like in the beginning. Hey, take that money, but here's what you got to fucking look out for. Here's what I want y'all to start doing. Now that information, if they do get it, they do obtain it.
Right.
Whether they choose to use it or not, it's there.
It's there.
Somebody provided it.